pick out a moment from a game like this today, but whether it's a ceremony or just seeing the fans and everything after the win, I mean, what just stands out about a day like today?
Oh, goodness. There's so many moments. Just loving these guys, just watching different people today, different athletes today, and all throughout the weekend just step up for each other. So just many moments, just knowing we needed something big, that somebody would come up and come through with something big for us. So I love it. I just love this team. I love how they operate. I love how they care about each other and just fight to the very end.
I would ask Kedri, just reflecting on the whole season, heading into next week, how prepared do you guys feel like you are heading into postseason play?
Very prepared. We've played a really tough schedule. We've faced some really, really good arms. We've faced some really, really good hitters. Same thing with defenses. I just feel like we've seen it all, which is going to prepare us for what's next.
How excited as you head into postseason play are you? Just the fact that it feels like you guys are finally healthy for the full time and have kind of all your options within the bullpen, within the lineup and stuff like that.
That feels really good. We have been, and that's another thing that you don't really realize at times, but we have been missing people all year long. And every time we've missed somebody has stepped up big for us. So to have everyone is going to be huge for us, and we definitely need it.
You've talked about how gritty the team is, but could you specifically talk about Elise? Going 3 days straight, it's difficult to go through a lineup a couple of times, but to go through a lineup, 12 times, that's how impressive it is for her to be able to do that.
Really impressed with her, just to see her be able to work the ball up, down, change speeds, let her defense work for her. I thought she was brilliant this weekend, and you've seen that throughout the year. There's just been different times throughout the year where strain is required more from some than others, and for this weekend it was required from Elise.
Is there anything that's different about this senior class than the other ones you've seen here?
It's just what I love is that every one of our senior classes have been unbelievable. Like, you think about our versions, and they all are a different version, and I think that's just what makes them so special. What I really love about this senior class is that they just, how much they care. You could see how much they care, Sometimes you'll hear things where, like, a senior doesn't even know or doesn't talk to a freshman, or, you'll hear stuff out there like that. And this senior group has been very welcoming and wanting to help the freshmen because they understand that they're huge for us. And so to me, the quicker our athletes can settle in, the quicker that we can do things on the field. And what is required of that is for people to be able to be themselves. And I think our seniors have done a great job of letting everybody just be who they are and then flourish.
If you could define, every version kind of has its own identity, that senior class kind of has. If you could distill down to a couple of words what you think what this version's seniors are defined as.
Yeah, we are not done. We are going out on our own terms.
What's kind of going to be the key getting through this week and heading into the postseason? Do you want to see anything change? You just want them to keep riding this wave that they've been riding this whole season?
I don't want them to change anything, and we've had ups and downs throughout the whole year, and so it's about us continuing to learn and understanding how we can get better and better and just be hot at the right time. I don't think this team is peaked. I think this team is very mature and understands what they need to do to win ball games, which I think is really important. I don't think that they get up for certain games and not for other. I think they go into every game with the same mindset, and I think that's going to be important as we continue to move on.
He's allowed multiple earned runs in 4 of her last 5 outings after starting all 3 games against UCLA for the first time in her career. Is there any concern with her workload at this point as you guys head into postseason play that she's just might be a little bit overworked? She's 30 innings already over her previous career high.
Yeah, she's thrown a lot for us, for sure. And you're getting to the end of the year, and bodies can feel it on our team. She can feel it. Everybody else can feel it as well. It's just what I love is that her recovery methods are really, really good. She's been lights out for us all year and will continue to be lights out for us. I think this weekend we talk a lot about what are things that are required from us to win games, and I think this weekend it was required for Elise to show that she can show herself multiple times. Lindsay's been doing that all year. she's going against the same team multiple times all year long. So to see Elise to be able to do the same thing, it's important. We're going to need that down the stretch.
You know the landscape a lot better than anybody else in this room. Like, as a 1-2 in the circle, where do you feel like your 1-2 ranks nationally, whatever?
I have no idea. And you know what? I don't know. I'm not so concerned about that. I'm just concerned that we understand as a pitching unit how to work together so we can be successful. And then whatever they want to rank us, that we'll take it. But just how can we work together? They, just like the hitters talk about passing the bat, it's important for us to be able to pass the ball as well. And they trust each other so much that if one has to come in for the other, that they know they're going to get it done for them. So.
Let me try again.
Okay.
As their pitching coach, what is it like to have a 1-2 like that complements each other and is so competitive and so capable?
I love it. It's required. It's required. In order for us to do the things that we want to do, we need a staff that can command the ball and change speeds. And we talk about being chameleons, seeing somebody for the third time, and can we create a different look? Can we get them out a different way? And I think this group has that. And what I love is that, with Taylor and with Stacy and with Rowan as well, we've got some other looks as well. So I like that we have a complete staff because we're going to need it. And I think we have a really good staff.
It's not often you get to have two sisters on senior night, and we've seen a ton from them on the field. What do we not see between Kai and Kendra that you do?
Oh, gosh. What do we not see?
What are they like not at bat?
I don't know. They're so different. Like, Kai is just like, she's just intense, and she jokes, and she laughs, and she's in on all of it, and she shows up every day ready to go. Kedri's a little more chill. She shows up every day ready to go, but I feel them a little opposite of each other. But what I think makes them both very great is that they just both have a really good understanding of who they are on and off the field, and like what they need to be their very best on a daily basis. From the softball side of it, from the recovery, from what they eat when they go to bed, like they are pro athletes. The way they carry themselves like pro athletes. They're excellent in school. So they just have high expectations, and they work really, really hard. Their family is just such a hard-working family. Both those two, like, they grew up in the rodeo, with the rodeo, and it's cool to hear them talk about when they were little kids and just different, things that they grew up with. It's been awesome to really get to know them and who they are on and off the field, and to get to know their family as well.